Friday, December 6th at Aqueduct was days that we always hope for. 8 races, and my top selection won 5 of the 8. Uh, my top picks won race number 2, paying $11. Race 3, $2.60. Race 4, $3.20. That cold pick 3 was $12.90. Race 6 was the race I touted on yesterday's video with Lotsa Trouble, who scored a nice win, paying $12.60. And my other selection in the race, who ended up being the favorite, ran second for a $29 exacta. And race 7, my top pick won, paying $8.80 for a cold $65.25 daily double on races 6 and 7. So, thanks to those who purchased my selections at Aqueduct for just $5. And for the one race that I touted on yesterday's video, hopefully everybody made some money on this particular day. Lots of trouble. Laid about 3 or 4 lengths off the early pace and made a strong run through the stretch to win by 2.5 lengths. Again, paying $12.60. The favorite got to the lead coming into the stretch, but was no match for Lots of Trouble. And Abidin, who finished second, was 1.65 to 1. So certainly a good day. And we go over and look at the bankroll. And at 2 wins in a row, last 2 wagers, adding more than $75 in total between the bankroll and the the rainy day fund, or the piggy bank, as you might want to call it, in the far right column. And again, if you're new, the wager is 1.5% times what's in the bankroll, and when you win, you take 7% of the profit out of the bankroll and put it in the piggy bank. So that continues to grow. So we'll go on to Saturday, December 7th, and I'm going to try my luck with race number 9. And in the 9th race, my 2 picks will be number 7, Locked, and number 11, Post Time. And Locked, number 7, has only raced 5 times and won 3 of 5. The 2 losses were the career debut and then finishing third in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile um, last November, a little over a year ago. Took a long time off, nearly a year. Came back October 19th this year, and was a convincing 7-length winner, going 7 furlongs over this Aqueduct track. So certainly a strong return. Takes a big step up here going into graded stakes. But every indication is this 3-year-old colt by Gunrunner out of a Malibu Moon Mare can certainly handle this class. So also like that had a winner today that was trained by Todd Pletcher, and Locked is trained by Todd Pletcher. And my second pick, number 11, Post Time, has won 4 of 8 this year and finished second 3 times, keeping very good company, running in 3 grade 1s over his last 4 races. Didn't win any of the grade 1s, but 2 seconds and a third is not shabby when you're in the grade 1 company. And This 4-year-old colt by Frosted out of a Fairbanks mare has a win in a second in 2 tries over this track and 2 wins in 3 seconds from 5 tries at this mile distance. So post time is a very strong contender as well. So those are my 2 picks, and looking at the sire stats for Locked. Of course, distance is not a problem, and the purse category is 64%. It's actually the best percentage of winners when the purse is greater than $50,000 amongst all the sires in this particular field. But really, in the purse column, it's pretty much a pass fail kind of question that needs to be asked. And it's the same for distance. And if you look at Bookham Dano, the number 1 horse in the field, only 9% of 56 winners came at 8 to 8.5 furlongs, while the average is 32%. That's a fail in my book. So even though there's a nice layoff figure of 151 for Bookham Dano, I wouldn't recommend that particular horse going this distance. And the same could be said for Coastal Mission, number 10. Sire only gets 8% of 191 winners at 8 to 8.5 furlongs. So it's really playing the percentages. Those are the 2 fails as far as distance goes. Locked number 7 has a nice layoff figure of 161, and all the stats for distance, purse, and layoff for post time are perfectly fine. So we go over to the broodmare sire, and there we see the stats for distance, purse, and layoff for Locked are perfectly acceptable, as they are for post time. Although the layoff figure is a little shy at 67 for the 23 to 36 day layoff category. And just looking back, when this colt has run on that rest, I see earlier this year, May 3rd fits in that category and missed by less than a length in a grade 3. And then June 8th, the following race in the Metropolitan Handicap, also fits in that layoff category, grade 1 race, and the colt ran second. So not too concerned about the layoff for post time. And we'll go over to the trainer stats just for a quick look. And of course, no big surprise that Todd Pletcher has very good stats, especially the big layoff number, and stats for Brittany Russell also very acceptable. So that's the plays for tomorrow. Number 7 Locked and number 11 Post Time in race number 9, and see if we can win with Todd Pletcher trained horses 2 days in a row. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.